Look across the vast green plains of Southeast Asia, and you'll see more than just fields. You'll see the cradle of civilizations. For thousands of years, long before modern borders were ever drawn, rice has been the lifeblood of this region. Early Thai and Khmer communities, born from the same fertile landscapes, shared far more than just a border. They shared farming techniques, they shared the rhythm of the seasons, and most importantly, they shared a profound connection to rice. Today, we journey back in time to explore how this single grain shaped two of the world's most magnificent cultures, revealing a story of unity written in the soil itself. Our story begins in the land before kingdoms, a landscape dominated by two mighty river systems, the Mekong Basin and the Chao Phraya River. These fertile floodplains were nature's gift, providing the perfect environment for early agriculture. Generations of people learned to live with the annual floods, turning a potential disaster into a life-giving event. They developed flood-based farming, a technique that relied on the natural rise and fall of the water. Because these early communities faced the same environmental challenges, they independently and collectively developed similar solutions. The monsoon winds and the life-giving waters didn't recognize borders. They created a shared world where survival depended on understanding the land. The story of rice farming here is ancient. Archaeological sites like Ban Chang in modern-day Thailand and Angkor Boré in Cambodia have unearthed evidence that tells a remarkable tale. We found ancient rice husks preserved in pottery, proving that people were domesticating and cultivating rice in this region thousands of years ago. This wasn't just simple farming, it was sophisticated. Early communities developed irrigation systems, digging small canals and building earthworks to manage water. This was the dawn of hydraulic engineering in Southeast Asia, a tradition of controlling water that would later define entire empires. This shared foundation of knowledge, passed down through generations, became the blueprint for the civilizations that followed. And what a civilization it was! The Khmer Empire rose from these foundations to become a true master of water. The sheer scale of their engineering is mind-boggling. They built massive reservoirs, known as barrays, some stretching for miles. An intricate network of canals crisscrossed the land, channeling water with incredible precision. This hydraulic system was the engine of the empire. It allowed them to harvest rice multiple times a year, generating immense agricultural surpluses. This wealth of rice fed the vast population of Angkor, fueled the construction of its breathtaking temples, and sustained a complex society of farmers, priests, soldiers, and kings. The entire empire was connected by the seasonal cycles of rice, a rhythm that dictated everything from daily labor to royal ceremonies. As the Khmer Empire's influence spread, so did its knowledge. The early Thai kingdoms, like Sukhothai and later Ayutthaya, rose in the neighboring Chao Phraya Basin. While they developed their own unique character, their agricultural systems show clear influences from the sophisticated techniques of their Khmer neighbors. We see this in their refined irrigation methods, which built upon and adapted the principles of water management. There was a constant exchange of ideas, tools, and even people. Farmers shared innovations, from the design of plows to the best time for planting. Because both kingdoms were shaped by the same monsoon patterns, their agricultural calendars and seasonal rituals naturally aligned. This wasn't a one-way street. It was a regional conversation about how to best live with the land. This shared agricultural life fostered a deeply connected cultural world. The spiritual significance of rice permeated every aspect of society. In both Thai and Khmer traditions, monks and Brahmin priests would be called upon to bless the fields, ensuring a bountiful harvest. The belief in a rice goddess is another powerful link. In Thailand, she is known as Mae Pasub, a benevolent deity who embodies the soul of rice. Similar fertility goddesses were worshipped in the ancient Khmer Empire, protectors of the crop and symbols of life itself. From grand state ceremonies to simple family offerings, rice was at the heart of festivals and daily spiritual practice. It was more than food. It was a sacred bond between the people, the gods, and the earth. Let's zoom into the daily life of a village, whether in the Khmer heartland or the Thai plains. The scene would have been remarkably similar. Rice was the center of everything. It was the local economy, the primary source of food, and a core part of personal and communal identity. Planting and harvesting were not solitary tasks. They were communal efforts. Entire villages would work together, moving from one family's field to the next, singing songs to lighten the labor and strengthen their bonds. The tools they used were born from the land itself: sturdy wooden plows pulled by water buffalo, heavy stone mills for grinding grain, and beautifully woven baskets for carrying the harvest. This shared rhythm of life created a sense of community that transcended any political or ethnic divides. And of course, this connection is most deliciously expressed in the kitchen. The culinary traditions of Thailand and Cambodia are deeply interwoven, with rice as the star ingredient. In the northern regions and Aizen, you find a shared love for sticky rice, or khao nao, often eaten by hand. In the Central Plains and Khmer lowlands, fragrant jasmine rice is king. But the similarities go much deeper. Both cultures share staple dishes built around rice, like nourishing rice porridge for breakfast, sweet rice cakes for dessert, and potent rice wine for celebrations. Dishes wrapped in banana leaves and steamed like the Thai khao tom mat and the Cambodian ansam chek show an almost identical culinary logic. Long before the concept of national cuisine, a regional food culture flourished, one based on the shared bounty of the rice fields. Beyond its role as food, rice holds a profound symbolic meaning in both cultures. It represents prosperity, abundance, and a life free from hunger. A full rice barn was the ultimate sign of a successful family. Rice is also seen as a symbol of purity and cosmic order. Its growth cycle, from a tiny seed to a life-sustaining plant, mirrors the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. This belief system connects the living to their ancestors and the spirits of the land. Sacred chants and blessings, passed down through generations in both Khmer and Thai rituals, are used during planting and harvesting to honor these connections and ensure the continued harmony between humans and the natural world. Rice wasn't just grown, it was revered. Even today, in our fast-paced modern world, the echoes of this ancient rice civilization are everywhere. Drive out of the bustling cities of Bangkok or Phnom Penh, and you'll find farmers who still plant their crops according to the monsoon-based calendars of their ancestors. In many rural areas, traditional irrigation techniques and community-based water management systems are still in use, proving their timeless effectiveness. Festivals celebrating the harvest continue to be major events, and the rice goddess is still honored in household shrines. For both the Thai and Khmer people, rice remains at the heart of their national identity, a source of pride, a connection to their history, and the ultimate comfort food that tastes like home. So the next time you enjoy a bowl of fragrant jasmine rice, remember its incredible story. This simple grain is a testament to an ancient shared civilization. It tells a story of how the Thai and Khmer people grew from the same soil, nourished by the same rivers, and united by the same seasonal rhythms. The rice fields reveal a history that predates kingdoms and modern nations, a story of shared ingenuity, shared spirituality, and a deep underlying unity. The borders may be new, but the roots run deep, intertwined in the rice fields of Southeast Asia. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into history as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories that connect our world. See you next time.